Hi, this is Michael Uslan. You're watching Batman on Film.
Well, thanks to Michael Uslan for that nice intro. And hey now, welcome to episode number 39 of the Batman on Film vlog. I am the host and founder and the editor-in-chief of Batman on Film, Jett, Ramey. I almost forgot who I was for a split second. And with me again, as always, is my partner on these here vlogs, Mr. Rick Shew. Hey, Rick, what's going on? You're still shaving? I thought you're not growing that beard back out or what?
I'm Rick Shew. I was going to say Shrew, since I apparently have a hard time with effing names. It's a curse.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
I can tell. I can see someone that was a restaurant regular or bar regular of mine that I haven't seen in 15 years, and I can tell you what they drink and what they ate, and probably tell you a story about their daughter, but I'll botch their name. Okay. Steve Trevors with an S.
Steve Trevor.
Jeffrey Irons.
Yes. Jeffrey Irons. Steve Trevor. O-R.
I'm aware. Right. I didn't even realize I was saying it until I saw we're talking about last week's number 38 vlog until you put all the cartoon.
Well, because you really thought it was Steve Trevor. So don't give me that bullshit. You know you thought that.
Give you what bullshit?
You thought it was Steve Trevors.
I know what his name is. I'm inadvertently saying it wrong because I F up names all the effing time.
Okay. All right. You want to get on with this? How you doing?
I'm okay, man.
All right.
I'm good. It's a little cold, but not as bad as it is in other parts of the country.
We're in Breezy Point, Minnesota, where we had a house, we sold it, and we bought an acre of land. We're going to build a cabin. It was like minus 30 something. I mean, I'm talking temperature, not counting wind chill. And they were like canceled school. And I'm sure this is all over Minnesota and a lot of the Midwest. Canceled school, and it was like, don't go out of the house.
Right. It's really bad in Chicago also.
Yes. So, that whole area, Iowa, Wisconsin.
And it's 42 in Dallas right now, and that's too cold.
That's nice. Give me some 40s and some 70s. We're good. All right, let's go. I'm tired of talking about weather.
40s and 70s. That's a big jump.
Yeah, 40s and then 70s in the afternoon.
Oh.
Nice and cool in the morning. All right.
Yeah, we'll get to like 50 something. Yeah.
That's my summers in Minnesota. 50s.
All right.
High 70s in the afternoon. All right, here we go. All right, let's get into some Batman talk now. Talk about Matt Reeves' Batman, and we've learned a few new things. Penguin is supposed to be the main villain. There's supposed to be a secondary villain that's not been named. Female lead.
Bill?
Yes?
Bill, I just got a text message from an article. Looks like Matt Reeves has spoken.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well,
hold on.
Well, here we go. This is live right here.
Hold on. This is Planet of the Apes stuff. My buddy Rich sent this to me. Hold on. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you may just kind of read it off here?
Yeah.
And yes, I want to talk about the Penguin because I'm excited about him using him. Let's see what he says. Okay. Live. Breaking news. So Batman, tell us about your take. It's very much a point-of-view driven noir Batman tale. It's told very squarely on its shoulders, and I hope it's going to be a story that will be thrilling but also emotional. Cool. It's more Batman in his detective mode than we've seen in the films.
Okay, let me stop you right there. We'll go back to that. That first part. Okay, he said that before, but that's cool. Yeah, okay, I got you. All right.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything new or not.
That he said before.
All right, so
detective.
Yeah, and we know it's more detective.
Okay, now let's. Yeah. Okay.
All right. The comics have a history of that. He's supposed to be the world's greatest detective, and not necessarily been a part of what the movies have been. I'd love to see this. I'd love this to be the one when we go on that journey of tracking down the criminals and trying to solve a crime. It's going to allow his character to have an arc so he can go through a transformation, okay? He's going to have a transformation, Bill. It's not really anything new, but at least he's talking. Do you have a title yet? Right now, it's called The Batman. So there you go, okay? And what it'll be called ultimately, I don't know. Well, okay, whatever that means. Have you begun the casting process? There will be a rogues gallery. The casting process will begin shortly, so that's interesting. Multiple villains? Bill, you think?
Well, we had talked earlier, and we thought that he would be dropped off into a pre-existing world. So, you know, I mean, maybe
who knows?
I mean, the Batman world even though he's a young Batman, apparently his the Batman world exists. You know,
Right. Okay.
All right.
I'm doing another pass on the script, and we'll begin some long lead stuff to start developing conceptual things. What's your goal for a release date? We haven't been dated. I wouldn't commit to this, but we're thinking the movie would probably be for 2021, that summer or spring. Mm-hmm. Warner Brothers has been incredibly supportive and given me a lot of time and shared the passion that I do for this story. How involved are you with the other films in the DC universe?
Okay, let's stop right there real quick on that one. The release date. I knew there's no way this could be a 2020 film.
Yeah, that's interesting. So he's on record at least alluding to the fact that it's going to come out in 2021.
2021, and will be, Rick, believe it or not, 9 years after the last solo Batman film with The Dark Knight Rises. Wow.
Dude, I'm getting pumped. Like, this is really becoming real.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
We talked about off mic. Things are really rolling. We're rolling, dude.
Yes.
We're rolling. All right. Here's a good question. I can't wait to read this. All right. How involved are you with the other films in the DC universe, be it Harley Quinn or Batgirl? Right now, I'm involved in The Batman. What it will be called ultimately, I don't know. Aquaman is going to be different from the Todd Phillips Joker movie, and that's going to be different from Shazam and Harley Quinn. Warner's believes that they don't have to try and develop a giant slate that has to have plans for how it's all going to connect. Bill, it's like you wrote this. What they need to try to do is just make good movies with these characters. Wow.
So,
wow.
Do I stop here? Do I do the happy dance on camera, or do I wait till we are done recording and do it off camera?
Dude, this is rad.
Yes.
Thank you, Hollywood Reporter. Who's the interviewer in this? I wonder. I mean, I thought I'll botch their name anyway. Leslie Goldberg. Okay. All right. There he is looking all dapper in his Hollywood office where they did the interview.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm kind of right now at a loss for words, but
you feel like that the Penguin rumor stuff is probably pretty valid? We're going to get the Penguin?
That's what seems to be the truth. I mean, but who knows, you know? Look, in this business, there's no there's always the possibility they throw out bullshit.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to see the Penguin?
I would like to see a different, modern take on the Penguin. Completely different from Danny DeVito and Batman Returns, and frankly, completely different from the '60s TV show with Burgess Meredith. Something new. Hey, Matt Reeves, if you're using the Penguin, make him your own. Look. Nolan, in my opinion, made Bane a better character in The Dark Knight Rises than he was ever in the comic books. Now, some people may not agree, but I believe that. There's nothing wrong with improving a character. Just because it's filmed, just because they started in the comics, doesn't mean you can't make it better in a different medium. So I'm excited. I don't even have words to. I'm having a hard time getting my words out right now, and it's music to my ears. I mean,
I've been excited about a Penguin for the same reasons you have, because he's hard, and I believe Nolan's even on record saying that he's hard, that he's got a difficult character to do. Like, when we've talked off mic, how would I envision this Penguin? I don't know. I want him to have some mob ties. I want his power to be an influence is to be his involvements, his connections. He's got the mob ties. I don't know. It's hard to even.
I know.
I want him to be a badass, and I want his power to be his
look.
His driving force.
I know this was part of the storyline in Batman Returns that he ran for mayor, and he actually ran for mayor in an episode of the '60s TV series. He actually debated Batman on TV. Did you ever see? Anyway.
Yes, I did.
Okay. You know, if like I don't know, maybe if like Chinatown is one of the influences, maybe you're dealing with a corrupt city government, and the Penguin is the mayor of Gotham, and he's corrupt as a MF or can be. You know, I don't know. I'm just
Sure.
just spitballing ideas, but whatever. I mean, maybe it's the Penguin. We know there's a rogues gallery. I just can't wait to start seeing this thing really come together. And we start seeing this. You know, what's the suit look like? The Batmobile. Who's playing Batman? Who's playing this? Who's been cast? That's the most fun time. Almost. I mean, watching the movies is the pinnacle, right? But that build up, man, that slow build up is fun, and we haven't experienced that. Rick, we haven't experienced that in, oh my gosh, I mean, how long's it been now? It's been since 08. Oh, no,
10 years.
Since
11 years.
I mean, it's been 2011 with Rises. This is the last time we had that build up for a Batman movie. I won't count. I'm talking about a solo Batman movie.
Right.
Solo. This is a Batman movie, period. So,
and the last time we really had Batmania was
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Not that there's nothing against Rises. It was the third of the trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be able to capture that kind of magic in a bottle that we had in '89 and that we had in 2000 and.
You've only had three. You've had the
8
TV
right?
show, '89, and then 2008 with Dark Knight. Yeah, that's it.
But if we can, and obviously it's a different world. Even when the Dark Knight films were running their course, there was Batman, and we've talked about this before. Warner Brothers doesn't have to make Batman movies now. They're going to make Batman movies because they want to. Because there's a lot of other popular characters that are making a lot of money for them, including DC properties like Aquaman. That's now, regardless of what was the word I'm looking for? When a movie doesn't quite sell as many, inflation. Regardless of inflation, it's still the highest grossing DC film. That's pretty crazy. So they don't need it. So now we can have a director-driven film that's a true vision of someone, and as long as Warner Brothers doesn't F with it and let him do his thing, I don't know, man. Maybe
we talked about that in the first.
Maybe we can capture that magic again.
Yeah, we talked about it in the early segments that this is what they're doing. They are moving away from the shared universe and letting these directors do their stuff, and they're not worried about it. He says it perfectly. There's not this preordained slate of films, and we're all going to try to make sure they connect, and Batgirl's got to connect, and
if they are
Birds of Prey have to connect,
if they are actually practicing what they are preaching, then absolutely, and yes. I trust that they are.
Well, let's get that conga line going, dude.
Anyway, I just think how cool is that?
I'll start the conga line here. I'll take it all the way up from Tomball to Plano.
So let me ask you, are people going to see your op-ed on that before they see this vlog? How are you going to do this? How are you going to distribute it to the masses?
I will. So I'll write just a straight news story on this.
Okay.
On the Matt Reeves stuff. And then I will post our vlog separately.
I find it interesting that he says that it's still called The Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever confirmed that. Has he?
I don't think I don't recall him ever saying anything about a title or calling it the Batman. He just.
But he's leaving the door open that he may rename it. That's interesting.
Well, they haven't rolled out anything official, press wise or like not maybe release some sort of image, publicity art with the title and everything. So maybe he's just saying, well, maybe not be that. Maybe it is, but he's just.
And he could be leaving the door open for inspiration. He may something in a rewrite might spark an idea for right.
All right, so let's get out of here.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, okay. I have a lot of. Yeah.
Let's our Shazam watch party in Austin real quick, and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Shazam watch party,
which is Saturday, April 6th.
April 6th. The 5th is a Friday. It opens the 5th. It'll be the 6th in Austin, Texas. Alamo Draft House, South Lamar. There's several Alamo Draft Houses in the Austin area. The one on South Lamar is just south of downtown. and we'll watch
It's where we had our Justice League party. It was Justice League there, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And here's the deal, guys. As soon as we know what obviously the movie times are, we will say, all right, 4:15 screening, be there, and please come. Austin's a great city. We're gonna have a really good time.
All right, details. You'll find details on Batman on Film proper. It's on the main page. Just scroll down, you'll see it. Come visit us there, and yeah, we'll have fun.
Hit me up if you need like hotel recommendations or anything like that. You can just message me on Twitter, whatever.
Okay, all right. And I'll actually be there Friday. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. I'm coming in for the weekend. My son is going to tour the University of Texas on Friday afternoon. Okay.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to figure out exactly what I hope Matt Reeves does with his penguin. And I'm gonna torture myself with it.
All right. Anything else, Rick?
Just follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna spell my name properly here. Shewrick, SHEWRICK.
All right. Of course, follow me on Twitter at Batman on Film, and you'll find all of the regular stuff on Batman on Film proper, batman-on-film.com. Thanks to Michael Uslan for his nice intro. Appreciate that. And Rick, Batman on Film, authoritative, definitive,
and the dadgum original.
All right, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.
The camera.